It is freeing from donkey-like life. The donkey is having a very, very difficult life. It is struggling to eat some grass. It is struggling to really enjoy. It is struggling to live. But that is the life of a donkey. But what is exactly the donkey is thinking? I don't know if it is true or not. But it is said that a donkey thinks that it is the most intelligent of all the living beings. That is how the donkey thinks. It also thinks that it is the best singer. Right? You must have heard how the donkey sings. Right? If a donkey sings, then everybody will be throwing stone at the donkey. But then the donkey thinks that they are all actually appreciating. Donkey thinks that, my singing is liked by everybody. So it is thinking that as a compliment, because that is the intelligence of a donkey. So actually the Shastras say that if one sings demoniac pop music, that person will be born as a donkey in the next life. But I don't know for sure, but we all know that most of the people think they are the most intelligent than everyone else. Isn't it? This is psychology. This is basic psychology. That is a survivalship. So everyone thinks, yes, they are the most intelligent and everyone else is not intelligent. And they think that whatever they do are the right thing too. And they say all the others, whatever they are doing is wrong. So, however, a Krishna devotee does not think that way. A Krishna devotee thinks that he is insignificant compared to others. Tirnatapi sunichena tarorapi sagishnuna. So what does it mean? What does it mean is, a Krishna devotee is humble. He is very, very humble. So he thinks that everybody else is good, but he is insignificant, like a blade of grass. So this is the mindset of a Krishna devotee. And also a Krishna devotee always thinks, in front of his guru, he is as foolish as a donkey. Okay, so this is very important. Yes, unless we have that kind of mindset, the grace is not going to flow to us. So we have to have that mindset. In front of our guru, we are foolish. We have to always hear. So today's topic is freeing from a donkey-like life. So the life of a donkey is very unique. While a devotee serves his spiritual master, a donkey serves his material master. And there is a difference. So what is that? A devotee serves the spiritual master to make the spiritual master happy. But a donkey works so hard to get a morsel of grass, and it thinks that, if I am not working that hard, my master cannot survive. Then how can he feed me some grass? But the fact is, grass is everywhere. So when it reaches the home, it is looking forward to really get a morsel of grass from the owner. But the donkey does not know that the grass is everywhere and it is free. And what exactly the third one? A male donkey wants to get the female donkey. But what happens? He gets only kick. He just gets kicked left and right. Lot of kicking. And a donkey by its nature is very lazy. It does not want to work actually. Only when the master shows a carrot, look at here, that's a carrot. She really is holding a carrot, and the donkey gets greedy to eat that carrot. So she starts running and running. So by nature it is lazy. But because somebody is giving a carrot, then it is really running. It is really running forward. But again, it is so foolish, it does not know that when he moves, the carrot also moves. It is not that intelligent. But the same way, most of the people, what is this carrot? This carrot is like enjoying their life, the happiness they are thinking that they will be able to live so happy in the near future. So they work hard, saving a lot of money so that they can enjoy when retired. But the retirement does not happen. It keeps on going far. And by the time they get retired, they have health problem coming one after another. You cannot see properly. You cannot hear properly. And you have diabetes, you have this problem, that problem, all kinds of problem will come, and then you will be only wasting your time to fix your health problem and the money problem, of course. So it keeps on going. So the happiness that a person is trying to enjoy is always moving. It does not happen. So that is the reason nobody in this world is happy. If somebody is saying that I am the happiest person, then either you are crazy or fool like the donkey, or you could be a Krishna devotee. A Krishna devotee does not matter whatever the situation it is, he is always happy. But unless you are a Krishna devotee, if you are thinking that you are happy, you are fooling yourself. The happiness never comes. Once, a man wanted to go for a pilgrimage to Kedarnath. I don't know whether you all know about this Kedarnath. This Kedarnath is actually a mountain in the Himalayas. One has to climb for a long distance. And on the way, they also has to stay for a night before reaching. It's far away. There is no road or anything there. Of course, now maybe they may be trying to construct, but still you have to catch, you have you have to rent the donkey. So the donkey and the donkey man, they all will be looking for people who are all actually trying to climb. Of course, you give some money and then bargain with him, and he will bring the donkey allowing you to climb on. So you can put all your luggages and everything on the top of the donkey. And then the donkey man will also walk with you with the donkey, and you are sitting on the donkey as you are really seeing in the picture. So this is how people go to Kedarnath. It's a very, very tough journey. And after loading all the luggage and everything, then what the owner will do is, he will just go to the back and then give a push. Okay. So when the owner gives a push to the donkey, and the donkey knows, okay, now I have to move. Okay, and yes, it will be going. Then on the way, after a long distance, then for the evening comes, then the night you have to stay on the way in a free inn, the free, like a hotel kind of thing, but it's called Dharmashala. There is no facility like a hotel. No, it's not a hotel. It is just a building, small building, because whoever charity minded, they used to build something like this on the way, so that the devotees who are really climbing to Kedarnath can stay for the night, and then they can continue their journey the next day morning. So when they come, they all will tie the donkeys to some of the trees there. Otherwise the donkeys will run away. Isn't it? Whenever they see some grass or somewhere there, it will run away. So now what happened was, in the story I am talking, that owner got a problem. You know what was the problem? He found it was a big problem. Because he forgot to bring the rope to tie the donkey. No rope. Then how can he tie the donkey? He was so upset. If the donkey is not tied to a tree, it can go somewhere and get lost. Then there will be big problem. He did not know what to do. Everyone was all, busy and tourist and this and everything. And in the mountain there was no rope or no market to really to buy any rope. It's not possible. So then he saw is there any help there nearby? He saw a monk meditating on a nearby mountain hill. He thought that the monk normally can do a lot of magic. So he went and told him the problem, that he forgot to bring his ropes to tie the donkey for the night. So the monk said, oh, no problem at all. Okay, you simply do this. You bring the donkey to a nearby tree. Okay, and lift it one of the leg. It should be the same leg. Okay, one leg. Let us say left leg. You just lift it, and then what you do is, you assume that you have a rope and you tie like this. Boom. So many tie, right? You go with the clockwise direction. Okay? The donkey will think that it has been tied now. The donkey will think that it is already tied to the tree. And then you take and rest. You sleep in the inn, dharmashala. No problem. The donkey will not leave from there. Then this owner was really, wow, that is a good trick. So he did the same thing. So he brought the donkey near to a tree, and then he brought then he lifted its leg, okay, and he just used the same way as the monk told to do, and he was waving his hand as if there is a rope, and he was tying and tying and tying and tying. Okay, and then also he's tying with the tree in the tree. He went to take rest. Of course, he was not able to sleep well because he never knew that the donkey will run away or not. We don't know. Next day morning he got up and then everybody got up. Of course, they were all trying to pack their stuff on the donkeys. What they really brought, they all had the ropes, of course, and the luggages, everything, and they were just starting to really leave the place. This donkey owner I am talking about also came running, and he saw that the donkey did not run away. The donkey was still standing there. So he thanked the monk from his mind, within his mind, and he started to load the luggages of that his customer, and ready for the man also to ride along. So everybody got up, all the luggages were loaded and ready for the travel. So the owner pushed the donkey to move. Remember I told you, right? When everything is ready, you have to push the donkey. So he pushed the donkey, but the problem was the donkey won't move at all. Donkey simply will not move. He tried to push hard and hard. The donkey won't go. He did not even move for an inch. The donkey refused to move. Now he realized that he has a big problem again. Then he was thinking about the same monk. And he ran to the monk again. Luckily the saint was still there. He was meditating. So the monk asked, what is the problem now? Because then the owner said, the donkey did not, run away as per your idea, but I have another problem. What is the problem? Now it does not move at all, even though I pushed it. Then the monk was wondering, did you untie the donkey? Did you untie the donkey? But then the owner said, untie what? There was no rope. How can I untie? No, 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 no. You know there is no rope, but the donkey does not think so. It is so foolish. It is still thinking that its leg is still tied to the tree. Go and do this as if you are untying, like the opposite way. If you did that through the clockwise, you do the opposite way. Same leg, you lift the same leg and do the opposite direction, and then you push it to go. So he went and did the same thing. What happened? Yes, the donkey was just moving, running, ding, dong, because it felt that it is free to start to move. But the problem with us is same thing. That is what our problem also. We think that we are not free. We are thinking that we are tied to our body. We are tied to our nation. We are tied to our color. We are tied to our gender. We are tied to our degree. And we are tied to our work. And we are tied to our religion. We are tied to our family. We are deeply tied to our beauties and bodies, everything. This is the problem. In reality, in this life, the status, the body, the relations, the positions, all these have no binding on us. We have been taking birth again and again and again. This is the fact. Scientifically, now scientists are proving this is correct. Absolutely proved. And all our scriptures are saying the same thing. Other religions may not be even coming to that level of understanding because they may be basic. But the high scriptures, the Vedic scriptures tells whatever scientists are saying now. So we have been taking births again and again and again. In this life we may be a king. We may be having so much of gold, so much of things we don't know. We may not know what to do with that. But in the next life, you may become a beggar, begging for things. Who knows? But we think that we are all this body and relations and this world and this country, this and this is the problem. And if one is really rich, that person also gets puffed off. But if we see that animals and ourselves, what is the difference? Ahara nitra baya maitunam cha samanyam yetat pashubir naranam dharmo hitesham adhiko vishesho dharmena hina pashubihi samanaha. Eating, sleeping, mating and defending. These four principles are common to both human beings and animals. What is the distinction then? What is the difference then? The difference is between a human life and animal life is that a man can search after God, but an animal cannot. That is the difference. Therefore, a man without that urge for searching for God is no better than an animal. And how do we live in this world? We are really working so hard. A lot of people are working so hard. But again, if you see our life, whether we work hard or not, we are beaten up. I was talking about that donkey. You know, normally these kind of donkeys used in that journey for Kedarnath climbing, they will end up like this because of the heavy load on the back throughout their life and because it cannot do anything more. And even then, the owner is trying to really make money from that. See, that is how, see, look at that. This is the real incident. Now the government is also trying to do something about it, but what can we do? This is not the thing, this is life. Our life is also like this only. We are struggling and struggling and struggling so hard. Finally, one day, we will be gone, finished. We will die. We all will die. There is no exception at all. And out of our lifetime in this birth has already started to count down. In fact, the clock, the death clock, has started counting down as soon as we are born. When we are born, there is another one also born with us. That is called death. We have all kinds of, the thing that we do, but the thing is, we cannot escape from the death. But anyway, on the web, there are so many things on the web, right? You know what I did? I entered my date of birth on that web page. And that web, according to the statistics as how long you will be living, etc. And it said that I will be leaving this world in 2029. You see that? Now the clock may be actually ticking, right? See the thing? Yeah. So it is saying I will live only for 6 more years. Okay? But anyway, you have to understand, whatever it is, the death is waiting for us. We cannot escape. Whether it is 6 years, or maybe 7 years, or 10 years, but it is going to come. Nobody can escape. But what we have done in this life, did we really live a life which was meaningful so that we can get away from this birth and death? And some people even think, because Krishna is saying in Bhagavad Gita, that at the time of death, if you are remembering God, remembering Krishna, you will attain. But will we be able to really think about? Even now we cannot control our mind. For example, I am talking about, I am doing the Harikatha. How many of you, I don't know, following or thinking about something else? I don't know. So it is very difficult to control our mind. And how can we control at the time of death? Because when we die, the pain of death will be like equivalent to 20,000 scorpions. Scorpions, stinging. 20,000 scorpions at the same time. That will be the pain at the time of death. How can you think about God? So whatever we are thinking and whatever we are doing for the entire life is the summum bonum at the time of the death. But when we leave the body, surely we leave everything. We cannot take even a penny from this world. Our lifetime is actually very short. Suppose, but at the same time, we are trying to accumulate so many things as if we are preparing to stay here. But we have to prepare to leave this world, not to stay. So we are doing the opposite. Suppose you are going for a trip to Hawaii for 3-day trip and you get in some place to stay. Will you be thinking about repainting the walls, buying some new furnitures and decorating these days, all the things? Will you be thinking about it? No, because 3 days after that you have to leave that place. No furniture, no bed, nothing you are going to buy. The same way, if we are intelligent and if we are better than that donkey, we have to understand that this place, this world is temporary stay. Same way. It's like going to a country. When your visa expires, you have to get out. So like this, we were born and dead and born and dead and born and dead, like as many births we have taken as like the bubbles in the sea. So many millions of bubbles coming and coming and coming. It is one of the bubbles is our life. Right now we are in. So this problem of birth and death is going forever. But unless our soul is liberated, we have to keep coming, suffering, and coming again. Birth, death, birth, suffering, death, birth, Suffering, that this is the endless cycle going on. This is what the Vedic wisdom says. It is called samsara, ocean. We cannot get away from this. So we should be intelligent to understand the Vedic wisdom. We have to get away from the mindset like the donkeys. The people with the donkey mindset are called conditioned souls. The conditioned souls are in illusion. So a conditioned soul thinks that, oh, I am the most intelligent. Oh, all right. Someone, okay, always, you try to really grab money here and there and here, there. That's the only life that you are looking for. You are looking forward to enjoy the happy days in this world, but like a carrot. But the carrot does not come. But at the same time, your desire to enjoy the bodily senses. I want to enjoy. I want to go this wife, this, everything, that, boy, girl, all kinds of nonsense we try to do in this world. But the fact is, a soul by nature is very blissful, very pure. And the nature of the soul is free from illusion. It's full of knowledge. A jiva is not like a cat or dog or donkey or man or woman. Soul is a spiritual entity, spiritual vastu, with full of Satchidananda, pure, blissful, and with full of knowledge. All our material bodies are just bindings. They are like a cage. We, the Atma, is not belonging to the body. In this cage called body, we have been living this in this lifetime. How many bodies we have really taken? So we have to fly away from this repeated getting into the cage and fly, trying to... No, we do not want any more cage, any more birth. So that means we have to fly away like a free bird. That is us with the soul to that Bhagavan Krishna God. So, jivas are naturally free, not bound to any material worlds. No one has authority to control you. So a jiva should be free itself from these material worlds, which are products of Maya, the illusory energy of Lord. It is the illusory energy, the Maya, that is binding us to this world, and we are living in illusion. We think that we are bound by strong ropes, like the donkey story I was talking about. We think that we are tied to this world and relations and countries, these beliefs, these religion, all kinds of, no, it's all nonsense. By nature, we are free by nature. We are part and parcel of Bhagavan Sri Krishna, the God, who is free. And so we are also actually free. But because of the Maya, the illusion, we are thinking that we are bound in this body and relation. Anyway, you must have read that blog that I posted some time back. Remember, this was a case where this man, right, actually, and the halls were having a very, very close, they were so tight, so they were enjoying together, they were actually living together, they got so much of affection and relation. And what happened at the time of death? He was thinking about the halls. And the halls was also so attached to this man. And the halls were thinking about the man. So the man was thinking about the halls at the time of death. And the halls, when he dies, it's also going to think about the same man. But then Bhagavad Gita, what is it saying? Yam yam vapi smaran bhavam tyajati ande kalevaram tam tam yevaiti kaundeya sadadad bhava bhavita. Lord Krishna says, O son of Kundi, Arjuna, whatever one is thinking at the time of death, they will definitely attain that without fail. Without fail. See? Then what will happen? What will happen to that? The man who was a horse, riding on the horse, who was a man. What does it mean? That man is going to be born as a horse in the next life, because that's what he was thinking at the time of death. And the horse will be, when it dies, because it will be thinking about this man, it will be born as a man. And because of the karmic relation, because they had the relation in this world, karma, the karmic rule comes into play, and they will be on the same place living. And what happens? The man who was a horse will be riding on the horse who was a man. Do you understand what I'm talking about? See, this is the law of karma. So what we should do? What should we do? We have to come out of this donkey life. But how? 4 things I am going to talk. A donkey may think that it is the most intelligent, but we should not think that we are intelligent to know about God. So we have to surrender to a guru. Tatvidihi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya upadekshyanti jete jnanam jnaninas tattvadarshinaha. Learn the truth by approaching a spiritual master. Inquire from him submissively and render service unto him. The self-realized soul can impart knowledge unto you because they have seen the truth. So, yes, this is very important. But again, what kind of guru? He has to be authorized. He has to be properly coming in the disciplic succession. Bharata Bhumite Janma. So what it is saying is, because the Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying, you have to, because once, those who are in that parambara, they are the one who should be who are eligible to really give this knowledge as gurus. And we have to be in that authentic parambara. Not like so many, fake parambaras are there. That is not going to work. Because you cannot really just like that, put your plug in a wall socket, which is not connected to the power station. That power station is Krishna. And that guru, through which you are connecting, should be connected. Otherwise, what is the point? You put the thing, fan doesn't go, it won't run. So number 2, a donkey may think that without it working hard, its owner, its master cannot survive. Why? For giving a morsel of grass every day. But we should think that we are nothing in this world. And we are indispensable. We die because we are thinking, oh, if I am not here, nothing is going to work. Lot of people are thinking like that. Oh, this world cannot run. I have to do this and that. Otherwise, the world is going to be crap. Array, you came only about 50 years back. And then another probably 20 years you are going to be there. After that, what are you going to do? No. This world does not belong to you. It belongs to the God. We are only given some time to really live here, at least to really take care of us to go back to Him. So we have to be very humble and feel not significant, like a dust. That's why Trunatapi Sunichena Tarorapi Sahishnuna Amanina Manadena Kirtaniyak Sada Harihi. 6th Ashtakam, verse number 3. So one should chant the holy name of the Lord in a humble state of mind, thinking oneself lower than a straw in the street, like a blade of grass. And one should be more tolerant than a tree. Tree, what happens? You really cut it, it doesn't cry. But it gives only fruits and shades for you. In the hot sun, tree is really bearing everything. He does not complain. Hey, you really planted me, but you are not giving any water. It's not going to complain. If you give water, it will give more fruit for you. Otherwise, it will die. But it's not going to complain. Tarorapi sagishnuna. Then trinatapi sunichanam means like a blade of grass. Better, even humbler than the blade of grass. Why? Because grass, when you walk on it, it humbles. It just goes down. But as soon as you take your feet out, it comes back again. So it's not humble. So it should be even more humbler than that. And devoid of false prestige. We should always give all the respect to others. And in the state of the mind, only you can really reach Krishna, chant and reach Krishna. A donkey may want to enjoy with a female donkey and get kicked out. But we have to control our senses. See, look at that. This is a problem. Look at here. Everywhere people are so crazy. They are not able to control their senses. So we have to adopt to Krishna consciousness. Vacho vegam manasa krodha vegam jigva vegam udara pasta vegam yetan vegan yo vishaheta dhiraha sarvamapi mam prithvim satishyat. A sober person who can tolerate the urge to speak and the urge of the mind for to demanding things for him to enjoy, and the anger, one can control the anger, and the urges of the tongue to talk nonsense. Talk only about Krishna, not nonsense. And also control the belly and genitals. These genitals and belly and the tongue, they are on the same line, straight line in the body. These three are the killers of us. The tongue, and then the stomach, see, eating, and the third one is the genital. If we can control, then everything is fine. So a donkey may think that it should keep on running until getting the carrot of happiness. We have to understand that our happiness never comes near it, never comes near at all. It always far away, going on. Happiness is never there. It's only a dream, only a mirage. So we should understand that we can never be happy in this world. And our death clock is ticking every second. But should use all our life to prepare for the eternal happiness, not to prepare to stay here. So perform Bhakti Sadhana, chant and sing, and like hear Harikatha from the saintly personalities, Gurudeva, Prabhupada, and then reach the abode of Krishna. So for that, we have to have a pure bhakti. Then only we can reach Krishna. Not like I want this, I want that, I want this, all kinds of things you are asking. That is business. That's not going to give pure bhakti. Anyabhilashita suhunyam jnana karmadi anavritam anukulyena krishnanu silanam bhaktir uttama. What is the pure bhakti? Only to, oh please Krishna, you sing for Krishna, you make him happy, you chant for him, then that is pure bhakti, not for us. So Krishna should be the center for you, not you be the center. No, Krishna, bring Krishna in the center of your life and do everything for making him happy, you will automatically become happy. But we think that we are intelligent and we can do all these things by ourselves without a guru, then we will fall down into the deep ditch, like this donkey has done. It has fallen into the deep ditch. And in fact, it really fell down further and further and further. It went all the way deep in the hole. Somebody has to come and then put a rope to really take out. This rope, who is that rope? Who can actually put that? Only when we accept a guru. Gurudeva is the only one who can pull us out of this well. This is a deep well. We are caught in this deep well. We are trapped in this world, in this Maya. We have to be free. We have to get out. But we cannot do by ourselves. We don't have the strength to come out from the deep hole. How can we do it? But Gurudeva comes and he puts the rope and brings out. Right? This rope is to take you out, not to bind. As I was talking in that story, binding the donkey. No, this rope is to pull you out from this donkey like life. But we do not have any power to do it ourselves. And what the Gurudev does, because he has connected to Sri Radha and Krishna, he can give this Radha Krishna. We cannot go by ourselves. Nobody has ever done it. So we should chant our Mahamantra that has been given by Gurudev, along with the other 9 mantras during the initiation. And with those Gayatri mantras, we should chant the Maha Mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ramo, Ramo Ramo, Hare Hare. When we chant, we have to be there in the crying mode. Cry. If we cry, then we will definitely get Krishna through Srila Gurudeva. And then there is no more birth and death. No more donkey-like life. We will be living in the abode of the God, Krishna, forever, in a permanent bliss. Anja kalpa taripchecha, kripa sindupyevacha, paditanam pavanepyo, vaishnavepyo, namo namah. Hare Krishna.